Now you can see me. All right. Let me register attendance. But first the question. I have a question for you. Hola, bienvenidos a nuestro espacio abierto número 6. Espero que todos estén muy bien en casa, cuidándose de las bajas temperaturas y ya muy felices esperando la Navidad. Voy a poner aquí una pregunta que me gustaría mucho que me pudieran apoyar para detonar las participaciones. Y la pregunta es, which was your best Christmas gift? Gift that you received as a child. ¿Ok? ¿Cuál fue el mejor regalo de Navidad que recibiste cuando eras niño? Mine was a beautiful panda bear. Okay. While you tell me about that, let me register your attendance. Hi, Nancy. And it's in here, Nancy. Okay. Then Jose Roberto and Luz. Remember that the learning forum is already closed, so just concentrate on your other activities. We have many things to see and do, but we are about to finish the module, which is great. Okay, Nancy, as a child, the best thing I received was a kitchenette. Okay, sounds great. All right, what about you, Jose Roberto? What about you, Luz? Tell me. Yes, I remember. And well, obviously, when you become a father, a parent, it's great to see the expectation and the emotion and everything of your children, right? ¿Se acuerdan que les dije que tengo 2 hijos? Bueno, para mí era súper emocionante justo ver cómo reaccionaban cuando veían sus juguetes. Okay, let me register. Ana, Isabel, hi. Jacqueline, hi. Por ahí ya puse la pregunta detonadora para que me apoyen con su respuesta. Luz, a bicycle, excellent. Ana and Jacqueline. Okay, Luz, you have your participation. The other ones, please tell me. Bueno, en lo que van contestando, recuerden que ya cerró el Learning Forum, ya ahorita concéntrense en entregar sus actividades y vamos a ver nuestra presentación. Así también les recuerdo que nos debemos de manejar en un ambiente de respeto, de participación y de compañerismo, porque todos estamos aprendiendo aquí. Ana, my best gift was a doll. Excellent, Ana, thank you. Were you a Barbie girl, Ana Isabel, or it was another kind of doll? Me acuerdo muchísimo que, yo tengo 2 hijos hombres, pero hubo una Navidad que estaban estas muñecas de Cabbage Patch. Dios mío, era una locura. I really remember a red wireless control car. Wow. Okay, Jose Roberto, thank you. You have your participation. Well, let's see. This time I'll start backwards. Why? Because sometimes I don't have enough time. Okay, what is coming for next week? Remember that next week we are finishing and we'll have the Learning Forum, the Integrative Forum, the Integrative Project, and the Self-Assessment. Recuerden que la próxima semana ya es nuestra última semana y es bien importante que participen en el Learning Forum. Viene otro foro más que es de integración. Por favor, van a poner mucha atención. Yo voy a explicarles el día miércoles de qué se trata, pero les puedo dar un avance en cuanto a que va a ser 4 participaciones, ¿ok? Van a hacer algunas preguntas, van a contestarle a algunos compañeros y después van a presentar en el foro a algún compañero ya utilizando todo eso que aprendieron en el módulo, ¿ok? Y el proyecto integrador, bueno, va a ser un blog donde vamos a ver de los lugares donde viven, pues lugares que se puedan visitar, que se pueda hacer, etcétera. Y finalmente, el self-assessment. Ese self-assessment es un autoevaluación. Eso no tengo yo que calificar ni mucho menos, pero sí es bien importante que lo conteste. Recuerden que estoy empezando la presentación al revés para cubrir todos los aspectos. Si tuviesen alguna duda, bueno, me la ponen en el chat. Recuerden que es el espacio donde podemos estar haciendo nuestras preguntas durante la sesión. De todos modos, yo me encuentro de 8 a 10 de la noche, de lunes a viernes, y los sábados de 3 a 5 conectada. Y si no, bueno, me dejan la duda y yo lo checo con gusto, aunque no sea simultáneo, ¿ven? Ok, errores comunes en inglés. Yo creo que esto del aprendizaje nunca termina y cuando hablamos de un idioma, menos. Entonces, quien diga, por ejemplo, que ese es un error muy común, yo hablo 100% inglés, ¿de verdad? Yo hablo español y no me atrevería a decir que hablo 100% español. Hay palabras que no sé qué significan. Entonces, el tema de los porcentajes en inglés es medio ambiguo. Pero aún así vamos a ver algunos de los errores comunes en inglés.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so, you need StreamYard.
Wait a minute. Okay.
A lot of people are scared to speak English because they're embarrassed about making mistakes, or they become frustrated with themselves because they don't speak perfectly. But making mistakes is completely normal, and it can be a great learning opportunity when we receive corrections. So today, you're going to learn some common mistakes that I hear in English. I'm going to say the sentence in Spanish, and then you translate it to English so you can test yourself, and then I'll give the correct answer. Number 1, when you're confused about something about English grammar, how do you say this in English? Tengo una duda.
Okay. How do you say tengo una duda in English? Lo pueden escribir en el chat y si no, veamos lo que nos dice esta maestra en el video.
I have a doubt? No, we don't say that in English. You can say in some other scenarios, I have doubts about a person or about a situation. That's not that common. But in this context, we just say, I have a question. I'm confused about something.
Okay, so, tengo una duda. I have a question.
One time someone said to me, this cleared my doubt. A more natural way would be, this answered my question. That answered my question. Or, thanks, that cleared up my confusion. Mi mamá me dio muchos consejos.
Mi mamá me dio muchos consejos. How would you say that in English? My mom gave me.
My mom gave me a lot of advice. Advice in English is never plural because it's not countable in English. It's just a general thing, advice. You can also say she gave me some advice, but you cannot say she gave me much advice, she gave me many advice, she gave me an advice. All of these sound strange. That will all make sense if you know the general rules about countable and uncountable nouns. Gracias por los consejos. Thanks for the advice. Mucha gente en mi ciudad es maleducada.
Suena muy rara esta oración, pero bueno, mucha gente en mi ciudad es mal educada. Vamos a ver cómo se dice. Many people
in my city are rude because people is plural. It represents several people. And a more natural way of saying this would be a lot of people in my city are rude. It's correct to say many or a lot of, but many sounds more formal. So I recommend saying a lot of people. I have a lot of friends. I have a lot of cats. A lot of people text me every day. I'm so popular. Vivo aquí desde hace 2 años. How do we say this in English?
I have lived
This is
here.
a mistake a lot of people make. I've lived here for 2 years, or I've been living here for 2 years. Either way, we use the present perfect, have, and the past participle. Anytime we talk about an action that was happening in the past and continues to happen today and is still happening today, we use the present perfect. We don't use the present tense. I lived here in the past 2 years and I still live here today. The logic here is that we're talking about things that were happening in the past, so we don't use the present tense. I'm a doctor for 4 years sounds wrong because I'm a doctor sounds like the present tense. I have been a doctor for 4 years. And when we use this structure of I've been a doctor, I've had a cat, I've been single, we use for when it's with a number. Think of it like the word for and then the number for after, for 4 years, for 4 months. And we say it like for 4 years, for 3 months, for 5 days. And we use since with a specific date. I've been a doctor since January, since Monday, since 1995. Next one. How do we say in English? Conocí a un hombre que se llama John.
I met a man. Oops, sorry. Commercials.
Sometimes people say a man called John. He's called John. But the right way to say it is he's named. A man named John. To name is to give an official name to a person, a pet, or sometimes even an object like a car. When my sister was pregnant with a baby girl, I said, "What are you going to name her? What's the official name you're going to give her?" And she said, "I'm going to name her Penelope, but we can call her Penny. We can call her that. It's what we can say when we see her, because to call is a term or a name that we use to refer to someone. But she's still named Penelope because it's her official given name. You can call someone a nickname, sobrenombre. You can call someone a bad word. He called me a... Well, you are a... You can call someone by their name. ¿Quieres hablar por teléfono? How do we say this in English? Sometimes people say to talk by phone, to talk by a voice call. We just say to talk on the phone, on the phone. I'm on the phone. My sister and I talked on the phone last night. Let's say you don't understand something and you go to your teacher and say, ¿Me podrías explicar esto?
Could you explain?
Could you explain me this? No, the correct answer is, could you explain this? Or could you explain this to me? We never say explain me, explain you, explain her, explain them, explain us. We don't always need to say to me, to us, to them, because it's obvious given the context. Our math teacher still hasn't explained the Pythagorean theorem. Our math teacher still hasn't explained the Pythagorean theorem to us. If someone asks the question, how would you respond in English? Eso depende de muchas cosas. Eso depende de muchas cosas.
It depends.
That depends on a lot of things. I've seen several people say depends of. This also means to rely on someone. Like when you're a kid, you depend on your parents for money. You depend on them. And a bonus mistake that I've seen is at the end of a conversation over text with someone, to say bye, they say, see you soon. See you soon. But this sounds literal to me. Like you're literally going to see me soon? No. An alternative is to text them, talk to you later. Talk to you later. So how did you do? Let me know how many of these you got right. And let's do a final review of all of the mistakes.
Well, that was about like some common mistakes when speaking English. In here we have some others, but in this moment I'm going to omit, and if we have time, we use them. All right, time to start writing in your notebooks. Please prepare your pen, pencil, and notebook. Vamos a trabajar un poquito ya en nuestras libretas. Recuerden que escribimos ahí la respuesta y ya al final nada más me dicen cuántas buenas tuvieron. Aunque en este caso ya me acordé, aquí sí necesito que me escriban la respuesta en el chat. Ya lo recordé porque es la ruleta. Ok, tercera persona. Recordemos que para estructurar preguntas en tercera persona, vamos a utilizar el auxiliar does, ¿ok? Vamos a ver. Como el primero, por ejemplo. Does Tiago live in a flat or in a house? Does Tiago live in a flat or in a house? Obvio que ustedes no saben, ni yo tampoco, de quién estamos hablando. Esto no es como que ya sabíamos quién es Tiago o Luisa, etcétera. Pero vamos a inventar, ¿ok? Entonces, aquí lo que vamos a hacer es escribir si vive en una casa o en un departamento. Paso al chat para que vean cómo sería la respuesta. Hi. A ver, déjenme rápido a checar. Jacqueline, thank you for sharing. And then Nuko, yes, I remember. Saul, hello. Okay. And in here, he lives in a house. ¿Se dan cuenta? En la pregunta utilicé el auxiliar does, pero ahora en la respuesta tengo que sí o sí ponerle la S para que esté bien conjugado porque he, she, and it must use an extra S, add an S. Voy a quitar ya el comentario que tenía yo ahí. Okidoki. Vamos a ver, recordemos que esto lo vamos a escribir en el chat. Cada quien va a tener una oportunidad para contestar. Nada más déjenme, hello Cristian, déjenme confirmar que tengo a todos. A ver, es Ana Isabel, Cristian Denise, Jacqueline, José Roberto, Luz Mercedes, Nancy, Zulema, Saúl. Everybody's mentioned. José Roberto, ya. Okidoki. Good. Bueno, entonces acuérdense, ¿cómo le vamos a hacer? Ay, ya lo tenía abierto, perdón. Aquí. Lo eliminamos. Ahora sí. La siguiente. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. The first question is for Ana Isabel and Christian Denise. Please. Question. Does Francisco have brothers or sisters? Does Francisco have brothers or sisters? Francisco tiene hermanos o hermanas. ¿Ok? Quedamos que era para Ana, Isabel y Cristian. Next question is for Jacqueline. Does Francisco watch a lot of TV? Does Francisco watch a lot of TV? Francisco ve mucha televisión. Next one is for José Roberto. Does Luisa like cats? Does Luisa like cats? ¿Le gustan los gatos a Luisa? Next person is Luz. What time does Francisco get up? What time does Francisco get up? ¿A qué hora se levanta Francisco? Next one is for Nancy. Does Luisa speak English? Does Luisa speak English? Luisa habla inglés. And the last question is for Saúl. Does Francisco speak Italian? Does Francisco speak Italian? Francisco habla italiano. Ahí va de regreso, ahí va de regreso, ahí va de regreso. Listo, ¿ok? Bueno, vamos a ver sus respuestas. Recuerden que deben de estar bien escritas, deben de estar en inglés. Respetemos también las mayúsculas, etcétera. Ok, voy para acá, para el chat. Esta respuesta sí tiene que estar en el chat. Ok. Hi, Angélica, welcome. Aquí espero en lo que me van poniendo. He has sisters. Okay, Ana, correct. The other ones, come on. Yes, you do have siblings. No, I don't think so, Cristian. Acuérdate que estamos hablando de una persona más. Sería, yes, coma, he has siblings. Ok. Nancy. Nancy, necesito respuesta correcta, respuesta completa. Jacqueline, yes, he does watch a lot of TV. A ver, recordemos algo, chicos. Ok, José Roberto, está bien, nada más acuérdate que el A va con mayúscula. Fíjense bien, déjenme abrir aquí un documento en Word. Denme un minuto. Porque estamos teniendo aquí alguna confusión. Recordemos que does Luisa like cats? Este does es mi auxiliar. ¿Ok? Como tengo auxiliar, ya no necesito ponerle la S al verbo. Pero cuando contesto, tengo que ponerle la S. En este caso sería she, yes, she likes cats. ¿Ok? En la respuesta ya no tienen que poner el auxiliar. No es necesario. ¿Por qué? Porque ya tienen aquí impactada la S en el verbo. ¿Ok? Voy de regreso. ¿Cuándo voy a utilizar el auxiliar does? Hay solamente dos situaciones en las que yo ocupo el does o el do o los auxiliares. Pregunta y negativo. Esos son los únicos dos. Voy de nuevo para acá. Ok, y dice aquí, he gets up at 7 in the morning. Thank you, Luz. Then Jacqueline, yes, he watches a lot of TV. Thank you, Jacqueline. Very good. And I think that's it. Yes, I already registered José Roberto's participation. Okidoki. Bueno, eso fue la estructuración de preguntas en tercera persona. Vamos a seguir. All right. Listening exercise. Vamos a practicar un poquito de listening. Vamos a ver de qué se trata. Está cargando un momentito. Momentote. Sí. Okay, sorry, there was a problem here. Let me check it again. Let's try again. No, it's taking too much time. When it takes time, there is something with a link. Let me see if we have another one. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Okay. Give me a sec. Listening exercise for questions in third person. Vamos a ver. No. Aquí está. Ahí voy. Déjenme buscar uno que nos sirva. Aunque creo que este puede ser. Ok. Question. Vamos a ver aquí. Ok, estos numeritos que están viendo acá abajo van a ser pausas que vamos a tener que contestar algo relacionado al video. ¿Ok? Vamos a ver.
You probably think of TikTok as a platform for musicians, dancers, and artists of all kind. And yes, most TikTokers usually dance like Benji Crow. He dances.
Ok. Benji Kroll, he, ¿qué tendríamos que poner aquí? Dances, ¿ok? Déjenme ver que quisiera como ponerlo más extendido, pero no me deja. Ok. Look. Remember to add s to the verb in third person singular of present simple.
Dances. Or Twin Melody. They post dance moves and choreographies, and they're famous for it. Kimberly Loaiza dances and sings very well.
She dances and sings. Recordemos, ¿ya vieron cómo pusieron aquí la S? Nosotros tenemos que ponerla también aquí. Correct.
Well,
Let's
Chesmaiko mixes dance and humor, but there are other people doing very different things. Like this boy, Dan Sandy. He's very popular with teenagers because he gives financial tips to the young. He also advises young people on travel and school life.
Ok. Aquí nos da dos opciones. Advices or advices. Bueno, voy a tomar la segunda, según yo, porque es británico. Exacto. Aquí nada más la diferencia es que está escrito con C o con S. Cuando es inglés británico se utiliza S. Cuando es inglés americano se utiliza C. Advices.
Gaming Daily, however, comments on video games. And Lewis Powell, known as Young Man Powell, posts videos about fashion.
Okay. Look, he posts videos about fashion. He posts videos about fashion, or he posts videos about fashion. And the correct answer is he posts videos about fashion.
About fashion. Super Saf talks about the newest technology devices. He's very popular in the UK too. Here's Spencer X. He beatboxes. Very funnily, by the way.
He beatboxes. Okay. He beatboxes, he beatbox. The correct answer is he beatboxes. ¿Qué es ese sonido que hacen con la boca, simulando?
By the way, TikTok is a platform for artists of all kinds. Like Sophie McPike, she shows her paintings and shares her creative process with her followers.
Wow. TikTok is a platform for influencers or people? He didn't pay attention. Well, let me write. People? No. Influencers. No, ¿verdad? TikTok is a platform for... No, yes, people. Of all kinds. I did it. Oops, artist. Okay, sorry.
With her followers. Charlie D'Amelio is one of the most followed TikTokers in the world. She models, sings, and dances amazingly well. She also posts videos about
Look, she models, she dances. I don't remember, she paints. And I'm not sure if she sings. All of them? Oops, only she paints.
videos about her life as an artist. But at the moment, she's second best to Kabani Lamy, right now the most followed TikToker in the world. He doesn't speak.
But at the moment, she's right now the most famous. Yes, but at the moment she is, I don't know. Let me put show answer. Uh-oh. Okay. But at the moment she's, I don't know. Speed. Yes. Oops, sorry. It's like getting stuck. Okay, second best and followed.
Speak. But he makes fun of life hacks very simply and makes people laugh. Quiz time. Let's see how much you know about TikTokers. What do these people have in common?
They dance.
They all live in the USA. They all dance.
They all dance.
They all dance. They all dance. How about these ones? Where do they all live? In the USA or in the UK?
Okay.
Well, they all live in the UK. Dan Sandy, do you remember him? What does he do?
Gives financial tips.
Well, he actually gives financial tips to the young, as well as tips on travel and school life.
Well, he actually gives financial tips to young as well as tips on schools and travels. Oh, vice versa. Okay.
Remember, in present simple, we always put an S in the third person singular of affirmative sentences.
It says, where do we put an S in present simple?
Gives, commends, posts. But we don't put an S in the rest. They dance. They live.
They live.
We always put ES in verbs ending like this. Mixes. Beatboxes. In questions, we use does in the third person and do in the rest. What does Spencer X do? But what do they have in common?
In negative, doesn't. In what does Spencer do? What oops. Come on. As I said, it's getting stuck again. Well, no, it doesn't let me. Y miren que me gusta mucho este ejercicio porque es visual y es actual.
In negative, we use doesn't in the third person and don't in the rest. Kabani Lamy doesn't speak.
Kabani Lamy He doesn't speak.
Thanks for watching.
Okay.
Subscribe my channel if you enjoyed this video. Bye.
This was kind of practice grammar. All right. Well, creating a question. Let's see what is this about. Ok. Vamos a poner en orden estas preguntas, ¿sí? No es necesario que escriban. Vamos a hacerlo juntos. Les doy un poco de tiempo para que vean. You, a phone, mobile. Mobile or mobile. The two options are correct. Mobile, American English. Mobile, British English. Do, have. Como estamos hablando de you, hoy es una pregunta. Movemos hasta acá. Do you have a mobile phone? Number 2. ¿Cuál sería nuestro auxiliar? Dice, your boyfriend does have daughter. Sería, does your daughter have a boyfriend? Does your daughter have a boyfriend? ¿Tu hija tiene novio? Next one. Miren, esta es distinta. Aquí vamos a tener el uso de is o are. Recordemos que he, she, it va con is. We, you, they, are. Entonces, vamos a empezar con is o con are. En este caso, sería con are. Are your solar panels on? Are there solar panels on your roof? ¿Hay paneles solares en tu techo? Another one. Have you computer? Do. Es pregunta, necesitamos nuestro auxiliar, en este caso es do. You have a computer? Number 5. ¿Cuál es el auxiliar? Están en lo correcto. Does your sister work with you? Number 6. Is there a pool in your home? ¿Hay una alberca en tu casa? Number 7. Are there trees? Are there any trees around your house? ¿Hay árboles alrededor de tu casa? Does he have a bike? ¿Tiene bicicleta? ¿Él tiene bicicleta? Do you have time for a coffee? ¿Tienes tiempo para un café? And last one. Does your teacher teach you well? ¿Tu maestro te enseña bien? Listo, con esto estamos terminando esta siguiente actividad. Vamos a ver qué sigue. ¿Cómo vamos? A ver, déjenme ver acá. ¿Tienen alguna duda de estos temas que hemos visto? Si no tienen duda, pónganme OK en el chat y entiendo que estamos bien. No hay ninguna duda de estos temas. Thank you, Angélica. Thank you, Jacqueline. Ana, thank you. José Roberto, thank you. What about the other ones? Luz, thank you. Is missing Nancy, Saúl. No, okay. Thank you, Nancy. Saúl. All right. Now, well, let's see a topic that is very interesting and important to know because everybody loves sports, right? And it's important to know which verbs are used with which sports. So, in this case, vamos a ver que así como en español, en inglés se manejan ciertos verbos para ciertos deportes. Esperen un poquito. Creo que no está cargando. Déjenme ver si tengo una más. Ok. Va de nuevo. Déjenles ayudo. Voy a poner otro. Ok. Do, play, and go sports. Les muestro, permítanme tantito. Es que por alguna razón no lo hizo. Y vamos con este.
Hello, welcome to Help, Helpful English Learning Place, the channel for all your English learning needs. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Today's video is about sports.
Ok, aquí tenemos los 3 verbos que se van a utilizar para deportes. Go, play, and do.
Sports with go, play, do. Go running, play volleyball, do boxing. Swimming, swimming. Do, go. Go.
Ok, todos los deportes que terminen con ing van a llevar go, excepto boxing, ese sería do. Pero normalmente va a ser así. Go va a ir con esos deportes que terminan en ing.
I go. I go swimming. Back.
Ok. Badminton es un deporte que necesitas raquetas, o sea, equipo, y se juega con otras personas. Ahí sería play.
Badminton. Badminton. Go. Play. Play. We play. We play badminton.
Ok, gymnastics. Nuevamente estamos hablando de un deporte que se practica en lo individual. Sí lleva equipo, como podemos ver aquí, pero se utiliza do.
Gymnastics. Gymnastics. Do. Play. Do. They do. They do gymnastics. Basket.
A ver, en este, basketball, esto es un deporte que se juega en equipo y también con equipo. Necesitas redes, necesitas un balón. ¿Cuál sería?
Basketball. Basketball. Go. Play. Play. You play. You play basketball. Karate.
Ok, este es un deporte de contacto. Es muy parecido a lo que les dije de boxing, taekwondo, karate. Ujú.
Karate. Do. Play. Do. I do. I do karate. Cycling.
¿Se acuerdan lo que les dije del deporte que terminaba con ing? ¿Cuál es el verbo que vamos a usar?
Cycling. Do. Go. Go. They go. They go cycling. Wrestling.
Wrestling. Otra vez tenemos un deporte de contacto. ¿Cuál será el verbo?
Wrestling. Do. Play. Do. You do. You do wrestling. Ice skating.
Ok, termina en ing.
Ice skating. Go. Play. Go. We go. We go ice skating. Football.
Ok,
Football.
deporte en equipo.
Does. Plays. Plays. She plays. She plays football. running,
Ok, ING.
running.
ING.
Goes, plays. Goes. He goes. He goes running. Volleyball,
Ok, deporte.
volleyball. Goes, plays. Plays. She plays. She plays volleyball. Boxing,
Deporte de contacto.
boxing. Does, goes. Does. He does. He does boxing.
Ok.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget, click like and subscribe.
Well. Déjenme nada más poner la participación. Muy bien, ya vi que estuvieron muy activos ahí contestando. Pongo participaciones y voy diciendo good night. Permítanme. Vamos a ver, ahora vamos a empezar al revés. Aquí tengo a Nancy. Thank you, Nancy, and good night. Let me see. Luz, Nancy, Saúl, are you there? No veo a Saúl. Bueno, pero aquí quién está. José Roberto, thank you and good night. Luz, thank you and good night. And Jacqueline, thank you, good night. Christian, thank you and good night. Angelica, thank you for your participation. Good night. And Ana Isabel, thank you. Have a nice night and have a nice weekend. See you next Wednesday, all right? Bye.